A lot of home cooks get super intimidated when making a whole roasted chicken. They either overcook it or they undercook it. But I promise you, with this one simple technique, you'll be making whole roasted chicken in no time. I'm Zoe Kelly, and today I'll be showing you how I make my spatchcock chicken with a Peruvian style marinade. Alright, first things first, I'll start with our marinade. So here I have all my ingredients that I use for my marinade. Some cilantro, some scallions, some fresh oregano. If you don't have fresh, go ahead and use dried. I prefer fresh. The taste just is completely different. Then here I have one jalapeno that I've de-seeded, 3 garlic cloves. I have some shallots. If you don't have shallots, go ahead and use some onions. And then my favorite part is the smoked paprika. This is gonna add a nice smoky flavor to our chicken, and it's gonna add some color as well. And then I'm gonna add some cumin, some lime juice, and some lime zest. Add some salt. Kosher is my favorite type of salt. Don't use iodized salt. Get you some good salt for your kitchen. Some pepper, and then I'm gonna add some olive oil. We're gonna eyeball this about maybe half a cup or so. All right, that's it. That's our marinade. We're just gonna go ahead and blend this up. All right, perfect. It's ready to go. Smells nice and herby, fresh. I'm gonna go ahead and dump this into a container. Alright, so that's our marinade for our chicken. Lots of delicious herbs on there. Very citrusy, garlicky, all the good things that you want in a chicken. I'm going to go ahead and grab my chicken from the fridge and I'll show you how I prepare it. Here is the main attraction, the chicken. Here I have my chicken spatchcocked, which sounds a little dirty. Get your mind in the gutter if that's where you went. But it's definitely not. This is a really cool technique and one of my favorite ways to cook chicken. It's perfect because everything cooks evenly, so you don't get a super dry chicken breast and your thighs are cooked nice and juicy. It's simple, and here's how you do it. Right here. First thing you want to do is you want to locate the spine of the chicken, and now using an either really sharp kitchen knife or some kitchen scissors, go ahead and cut on either side of the spine until it comes out just like this. And then you're going to want to push down on the breast, and that's going to break the breastbone, and it's going to allow your chicken to lay flat. Pretty easy, right? Alright, so now that our chicken is spatchcocked, let's go ahead and marinate this sucker up. So here's our marinade from earlier. It's been sitting out for a little bit, and this is where the two are going to merge. When you're marinating your chicken, you want to make sure you go under the skin. That way, that flavor penetrates all the way down. So I use a spoon to get under there, and then I use my hand to kind of spread it all around. You want to go ahead and marinate all parts of your chicken, so don't forget to do the back side as well. Really get into every single crevice, that way your chicken's just delicious all around. Alright, my chicken's all marinated. My hands are absolutely filthy. I'm going to go ahead and let my chicken marinate for about 30 minutes to an hour. You don't want to go over 3 hours. And then we're going to pop it into the oven. A great tip to making chicken is to make sure you heavily season with salt. And also make sure your chicken is room temperature before you put it in the oven. Otherwise, it's going to seize up and it's going to make for a really tough chicken. Alright guys, it's been about 30 to 45 minutes. My chicken is beautifully cooked. I've let it sit for 15 minutes so all the juices can get locked back into the chicken, and I'm telling you, my mouth is watering. This is delicious and everything you want in a chicken. It's crispy skin, juicy meat, and none of the meat is actually dry because of how we spatchcock the chicken. So it cooked very evenly. I'm telling you, this is gonna be one of your favorite weeknight meals, and what's best is the leftovers the next day. I hope you guys enjoyed this recipe. I'm Zoe Kelly. I'll see you next time.